It's that time of week. Welcome, everyone. This is Eric again, and we're going to be doing another week in review for the week of May 18th. And we'll be looking at the first video we'll be looking at to do an analysis here is going to be my first video, Libertarianism, Orthodox Christianity, and the Ultimate Synthesis. And we are looking at that video right now. Let me shrink that down, and there it is there. So if you want to go watch that now, go ahead. Or if you want to follow along, you can. There it is. So let me make that widescreen. There. Nice, beautiful blue sky. So, okay. So what I usually do every week, I like to kind of wrap up the week with every at the end of every week, I like to wrap up the week with kind of review what I did right, what I did wrong, and what can I improve on? I kind of like to do this review, this assessment, self-assessment, because most of the time I don't get any kind of constructive feedback. So I just do it myself, and I just explore each of my videos, and I have notes, and I go over my notes every Saturday. And then once I finish doing an evaluation of my videos, what I got right, what I got wrong, I do a little game. I think I might play a little Pragmata today since I'm kind of starting about 30 minutes early like I usually do. Usually I start at 8:30. So today you start at 8. Okay. So that's pretty much the gist of it. Let's just jump right in there and look at the first video I did, which is Libertarianism, Orthodox Christianity, the Ultimate Synthesis. That was on May 19th, earlier this week. Let's see. So the first thing we look at is the content focus. How was the content focus? So here in this video, the Orthodox Christianity and Libertarianism, I try to find some common principles. And so what we do is explore the compatibility between like hardcore NAP and private property and voluntaristic libertarianism. And we see what it has in common with the serious theosis, church fathers, Orthodox Christianity. So I address like the tensions, like individualism, for example, versus communal tradition authority. And I argue for like a natural harmony in a free society. So that was the kind of what the basic synopsis or summary of this video here that I did last week. What I got right, well, I guess it's timely. It was a thoughtful niche intersection. I think maybe many in the libertarian spaces grapple with faith, so this would be a good crossover, a good synthesis. Another thing I got right was the balanced real talk between the tensions without any straw manning either side. That was good. There was a positive synthesis angle, like libertarianism as best environment for authentic faith, for example, voluntary charity. That's a good environment there. And what I got right was the not controversial, but the conversational style. So it matches my premise, and it has. I put very clear timestamps in the video there. What can I improve on? Like for example, I can maybe there was short length. Some people might feel it kind of underdeveloped the idea. I didn't really flush it out enough. It's kind of a deep topic. I might want to do another follow-up video, maybe an hour long, maybe. Yeah, so viewers might want more rigor. May leave. Of course, as usual, very low views suggests the title and the thumb don't really hook the dual audience, libertarians and Orthodox seekers. I was surprised by that. I thought maybe I'd get some people from the Orthodox camp there to be looking for something like this. I got this idea from Praxpan. He thought about doing a video, or maybe he's doing one. I don't remember. I've been keeping up, but so I went ahead and did a short one. So maybe I can go back and revisit and do a deep dive. It depends. Let's see. Another bad point made was the potential over optimism of the synthesis. Probably, yeah, a little bit too optimistic about the synthesis between libertarians and orthodoxy. Christianity without any sort of deeper engagement with like the historical Orthodox critiques of liberalism or specific patristic text. That I could have maybe gone into a little deeper, but maybe in a future video I could do one where I do engage in the more historical Orthodox critiques of liberalism. That would be good. Yeah. Let's see. That's pretty much the critique of this first video that I did at the beginning of the week. Going to the second one. Let's see. Was it this one? Yeah, this is the debate. This was on Thursday. So this is anarcho-capitalism versus the theism. Liquid Zulu versus Jay Dyer debate breakdown ancap objectivist lens. So let's get into what I got right and got wrong with this one. Okay. So first of all, this video, the focus is, the summary of it is the breakdown of this earlier Liquid Zulu ancap versus Jay Dyer orthodox debate on self-ownership, property, and the is-ought problem, metaphysics, authority, and analyzed via my ancap objectivist algorithm, deductive ethics lens. Verdict, and I sum up the video with the verdict of the winner. And I don't know. I thought this particular one, maybe Dyer probably won the debate over Zulu. Zulu seemed kind of presented a weak argument. He couldn't define if they're universals or not. But anyway, so that was the summation of it. That was the content focus. And so now I go into what I got right. So what I got right here in this video was the solid philosophical grounding, as usual, self-ownership, homesteading, NAP, is-ought. And I have, again, clear structure with timestamps. That's good. Keep that up. I stayed true to my lens without unnecessary hostility. Yes. I try to do that. I always stay with my worldview. Radical objectivism, anarcho-capitalism, and agorism. I stick with that worldview when I do my analysis, and I'm very consistent about that. If you watch the Orthodox one, maybe there might be some inconsistencies, but that was just done for the sake of just the introduction to that topic and how we can have a synthesis between those two camps. Let's see. So, and at the end there, I have a sort of a good call to action for original debate. But okay, so now we get to what could I improve on? Well, again, it's a short format. So it limits, again, the depth on complex topics like is-ought, for example, on metaphysical foundations. Yeah, I kind of abridged that. I should have expanded on that a little bit more. Jay Dyer debates are popular in certain circles. However, leaning more into like the controversy or direct clips could boost visibility. Yeah, I might want to maybe follow up, maybe look at some of Jay Dyer's other videos and do a critique of those, and maybe more deep dive later. We'll see how the weeks go here. And the one thing I get wrong is I assume there's some viewer familiarity with this topic. So I think it would be better if I had like a brief primer on the debaters. Might help. Like introduce. I kind of skipped over their introductions. I figured who wants to hear that? But maybe that might be a good idea when I do another sort of interview debate thing. I think next week I might do an older Nick Fuentes and Adam Smith interview and compare those to the recent interview that David Smith and Fuentes did, and sort of do a comparison, contrast, and see what changed. And it was only about a year apart, these interviews. So I might follow that up with one of those next week. Yeah. So overall, the strengths for this week, let's see. Overall weakness. Yeah, now let's back up here. I didn't mean to go down to that yet. Okay. So the last video I did was the one I just talked about. Right here. The ANCAP Agorist Objective Deep Dive on Nick Fuentes, Dave Smith interview. So that's what I did yesterday, and I noticed I did get a lot of viewers in this show probably because of Nick Fuentes. He seems to attract a lot of people. Okay, so that's what I did my live stream on. Was it? Yeah, it was yesterday. I did that. So again, another summation. Sort of the content focus of this analysis was a reaction analysis of the David Smith, libertarian, comedian, podcaster, and then Nick Fuentes, paleoconservative nationalist interview. This interview is a follow-up of a one they did earlier last year. So I covered the foreign policy skepticism, okay, Trump delusionment, anti-empire points, executive power, immigration, and cultural issues. There's a lot of various cultural issues in that one. My critique from the ANCAP Agorist Objectivist lens. I praise the anti-war aspect of the interview, the anti-state elements, but I call out the tribal collectivism of Nick Fuentes. strongman savior complexes, and deviations from individualism, voluntarism, reason, and property rights. So I call all that out during the interview, and that's pretty much what I did. And that was the summary of that whole interview there. Okay, so now that I kind of summarized the video, what I did, now here's what I got right about this particular video. I had a strong framing of right-wing fractures, libertarian non-interventionism versus the nationalist identity politics. And so, and there's, I call it the accurate, it is very accurate on shifting the, what they call the Overton window on foreign policy, Israel, and post-Trump delusionment. And what else? I was, of course, as always, consistency. I'm consistent with application of my principles. I'm rejecting altruism, tribalism. I'm emphasizing voluntary parallelism, agorism, and of course, radical individual and property-based free speech. There. That was, I'm always consistent with the application of those principles through all the videos I do. Overall, there's a good structure here. In this video is breaking down the segments. I always tie it back to Rothbard or Konkin or Rand or Mises. And what I did right on this video, at the end of it, I had sort of honest self-reflection in the close, and I promoted sort of a future analysis in streams. Okay, so that's what I did right. But here, here's what I could improve on. Now, someone pointed this out in the last video. I don't know how the sound is now, but they said the sound, it didn't sound very good. Of course, that hurts retention, maybe. I know I've seen plenty of live streams where there's maybe some audio issue with some people, but not everybody. But overall, for the person who's streaming it during their stream, he doesn't detect anything. So I don't know what happened there. Everything seems okay for me. The volume seems pretty good. Seems pretty good volume to me. Okay. But it just depends. Let's see. One thing I did that I could improve on is it's heavy on transcription reaction style. I could maybe tighten the pacing and add more sort of original visuals and memes for engagement. I'm not good at memes. I suck at memes. Don't ask me to be a comedian or make memes. I don't do that. I suck. You can clip that if you want to. You feel like, but I don't do that. I'm not good at that at all. They're like people like Mentis Wave are good at that, or maybe Carl Benjamin. There's other people, just lack of a better name. Couldn't think of any better names for that one. But you kind of get the idea. I'm not good with memes. I'm terrible with them. I've never done them. I never sit there and work on them. So yeah, forget that. I'll just, maybe I can, with the help of AI or something, make some half-assed memes. I don't know. We'll see. The thing with Fuentes, though, he can be polarizing. There's always accusations of extremism with him. But my balanced critique is it's principled as always, but may limit the broader people or trigger algorithmic caution. However, that's not the case. So you see that the recent interview that David Smith did with Massey, it got lower views and engagement than the Nick Fuentes one. I think people are more interested in Nick Fuentes, the interview and his debate and also his streaming because he's a little more based, so to speak. Maybe, I don't know, a few years ago he was really based, but now it's just sort of, it's starting to water down a little bit. But let's see, minor thing here, some rambling and transitions. Yeah, editing for consciousness would help. Yeah, okay. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell for these 3 videos that I did. Let's see. Let me do this here. Where is it? I'm looking at my notes. Recommendations. Okay. So, oh yeah, let's wrap up the whole week thing here. Let's see. Overall strengths this week. As usual, intellectual consistency and integrity. I don't pander or dilute my principles for views. Right. I'm not, like the other ones. I don't pander at all. I'm not a pragmatist at all. I am self-aware. I always plan recaps showing the growth mindset. I'll show you. I made some other notes. I'll show you what I have in mind and what kind of improvements I'm going to make over the next month. So June should be a little more busier. However, though, there's the niche authority building, right? Philosophy plus current events, ancap, Objectivist filter. I do plan to do some short 10-minute like current events highlight based on my worldview. So there's going to be 2 of them on Monday and Tuesday. So that's kind of improvements I'm going to be working on, is maybe focusing on a little more current events like that, where I use my lens and then point out how, how things are progressing, or if they're getting worse or getting better, or maybe neither. I do multi-platforming. I'm streaming on Kick right now. Okay, so now let's get to the good stuff here. Let's get to the overall weakness. Production. Suppose they have audio issues, but I don't know. Potentially dry delivery. Yeah. Visuals for YouTube, like talking head and reaction style, struggle against polished competitors. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, you look at someone like Sticks and Hammer. He's built his YouTube channel just him sitting in a bathrobe or a pirate outfit and just sitting in front of the camera just talking to it. I mean, there's nothing there, and he does like a 10-minute little take on some current issue, and they're kind of cool takes anyway, and that's his stick. And he's gotten like over 500,000 subscribers, and he gets like average like 10,000 views, I think. I don't know what he is nowadays. He's, we don't know. He's been in trouble with some stuff in jail, but it just depends. I think it just depends. Okay, now we get to discovery. Titles are descriptive, but not highly clickable. So SEO optimized for like broad search. Thumbnails likely plain. And here's a good thumbnail. What do you think of this thumbnail? I mean, it looks kind of dynamic, I guess. Length and pacing, mixed of long reaction and short essays. Inconsistency may hurt algorithm habits. Yeah, but you kind of want a variety in your channel, though. You want the sort of the short little 10-minute videos, plus you want the long takes too. So it just depends. Customize this as you will, but we'll see. Audience size, extremely niche combo. That's the problem with radical objectivism. I'm going to improve on that. I'm trying to expand on that a little bit more. So it's not so niche. Radical liberty, philosophy, faith, intersections. So this really naturally limits mass appeal. Polarizing topics. I disagree with this. I don't know why I put this in there, but polarizing topics. People like to go. They like to watch the Fuentes interviews or the Trump interview on Joe Rogan. So these polarizing topics are good. People are attracted to that. Can I look at my other videos I did that aren't polarizing? They don't get as much engagement or views. So take that as you will. Okay, so future subjects and strategies. So I'm going to wrap up here, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to schedule this. And maybe this will give you some ideas of what to do if you're a streamer, or if you're making YouTube videos on Rumble or BitChute or whatever. This may help you with your strategy, because I like to share my strategy with everyone. And once I'm done sharing the strategy, we'll go and play the game a little bit. So my content is always strong, what they call evergreen philosophy and timely reaction. That's good. Potential. But my views, suggest visibility engagement gap. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to recommend for others, is do a hybrid approach over pure weekly news roundup or single subject. So I'm going to do 2 weekly news videos as an improvement on my channel, plus 1 deep dive and then a reaction video on Friday, like a reaction to a debate or debate analysis. So primarily single deep dive subjects, right? That'll be 1 video Thursday. My strength allows rigor and personal voice. I'm just going to do 1 a week because that takes a lot of work. Again, like I said, supplement that with a shortly week. Do what you want. If you want to do like 1 or 2 videos that are hour long on a deep dive, like orthodoxy and libertarianism, yeah, do one of those hour videos, like 2 of those a week if you feel like it, if you want to do the workload. But maybe just limit to 1 per week, and then do some short videos, and then like a reaction. So you kind of cover. I also do model building too. There's another subject I do. I finished a model, and I did a video on that model and its history from manga to anime. So something like that you want to add to the channel, and music too. I'm planning to do some music too. So let's see. So it'd be a good idea to supplement it with shortly week roundup or reaction videos, 10 to 20 minutes, for the timeless and algorithmic momentum. And this, what we'll do is we'll build habits and viewer loyalty without diluting the depth. So why this hybrid approach? I'd recommend Your pure roundups, the problem with pure roundups is they risk superficiality and burnout. Well, like Tim Pohl, he just like roundups, so to speak, but he takes his streams and cuts them up in little news bits. Pure singles can feel sporadic. Yeah. Okay, so future subject ideas, prioritizing high interest intersections. I have, like I said, I have some planning I'm going to be doing in this, and they're actually kind of important. Okay, so high potential here. ANCAP objectivist takes on real hot right libertarian fractures. For example, Tim Smith, Tucker Carlson adjacent, Hoppe versus cosmopolitanism, and immigration ethics without tribalism. And also you can do like faith versus liberty deep dives, Protestantism, Catholicism, NAP, theism, grounding of rights. Also economic, cultural, Austrian economics on current inflation, war spinning, agorist counter economics and practice, critiques of national conservatism. Also, you can do like timeless reactions, major debates, Dyer, for example, Trump mega policy shifts through radical lens, AI tech, property rights. I have some good stuff coming up here. Series ideas, like a series like radical liberty versus so-and-so thinker breakdowns, what ANCAP gets wrong, right about X. Those are some good ideas. I keep going here. Let's finish up with growth tips, and I'll show you the schedule I have in mind for like a couple examples of schedules that you can do too to help your channel. Production, the fixed audio thing. I'm not worried about that. I add B-rolls, and I do the simple graphics and screen shares. I do that too sometimes. Shorter hooks at the beginning. SEO thumbnails benefit the driven curiosity titles, for example, like why Nick Fuentes and David Smith both miss this on liberty. And you want eye-catching thumbnails. Well, these are pretty good thumbnails, the ones that recently I've done. Promotional clip shorts. I do that. I've been doing that. Cross-post key quotes. Engage similar channels, liberty, philosophy, orthodox. I don't know how you want to engage that. Maybe on Discord, maybe find like Fabian Liberty or Liquid Zulu, or maybe something related to that. Maybe Dave Smith has a Discord. I don't know. Or you might want to try that, or collaboration with other objectivists and ANCAP. Consistency analysis. Stick to the schedule. Thursday is going to be the deep dives, and Friday's stream is going to be the reaction, analysis stream, and then Saturday is going to be recap. And that's what I've been doing. Study what performs, reaction versus originals. The last thing you could do is monetize and then community. So longer form for loyal subs, and that you might want to build Discord, Telegram for discussion. We'll see. Okay, so now let me get into my notes here where I show the schedule. Okay, so I covered all that. And then, okay, here's the example here. Here's an example of like a weekly schedule that you can do. And this is for every day of the week except Sunday. This isn't my schedule. This is just an example that you can do. It's like Monday. You can do like a short reaction clip breakdown, 8 to 15 minutes. It has a fast turnaround on weekend news, of course, or viral debate. So, for example, quit ANCAP take on latest Tucker Dave Smith clip, or why this Jay Dyer argument fails, or something like that. Okay, just short little things like that on Monday. Then on Tuesday, you can do a deep dive, for example. Main episode, 20 to 45 minutes. Single subject, high rigor analysis. So ANCAP versus Orthodox Christianity, real compatibility. Expanded version, or Hoppe's covenant communities versus pure agorism. That's a good one. But that's, again, these are very niche. Most people don't know who Hans Hopper Hoppes is. Whatever the hell I said there. I said his name. You get it. Hoppian. Okay. So that's Tuesday. Then Wednesday, you can do a short roundup, 10 to 18 minutes, weekly news through radical liberty lens. This week in empire and statism, wars, inflation, and culture. Yeah, sure, you can do that on Wednesdays. It just depends. You can shift this around. Thursday, deep dive or debate breakdown. I prefer to do Thursday deep dive, but I might change that because I got a couple of new students at my school. So Thursday might be a little tough. I might be able to do that. Philosophical interview reaction, Liquid Zulu versus Jay Dyer, full ANCAP verdict, style, or objectivist answer to theosis. Then on Fridays, May long form live stream. I like to keep my live streams on Friday. Edited version, best for engagement, to in-depth weekly recap, audience question answer, or Nick Fuentes and libertarianism, where both sides are wrong. And then Saturday, short evergreen or clip. What the hell is short evergreen? You know, wrote that down there. It's 5 minute, 12-minute repurpose or quick hit. YouTube full short video on property rights principle. They all ignore. And then, of course, maybe Sunday you can rest. Research thumbnails. I don't know. I kind of do that anyway when I'm Saturday during the day after we come back from shopping and we're just kind of sitting around. I like to kind of sit around and kind of plan little things for like an hour or a couple hours. You know, think of a thumbnail or think of a topic or research a topic. Okay. Let's see. Now if you go even further into each of these, for example, like what a content mix breakdowns, like deep dives, 2 to 3 per week. That might be too much. You might get burnout if you're doing deep dives, hour long. You know, Hitler's socialism. You know, that's a deep dive. You're talking like a 3-hour video on that one. You might well just stick to like 1 per week. Like Mintus Wave, he does like 1 per week, or maybe once every 2 weeks. And so you might want to maybe like a deep dive. I prefer to stick 1 a week because that's a lot of work. That is my strongest format, so I want to focus on the timeless and timely intersections, of course, and libertarian philosophy and versus current events. Yeah, that's a short one. Faith, liberty, synthesis, again. Right-wing civil wars, MAGA, Fuentes, Hoppians, Mises, short roundups, reaction, 2 per week, maybe. I don't know. What do you think? It's up to you. These keep going in the algorithm and attract new viewers who aren't ready for the 45-minute videos. Live stream once per week. Well, I'm doing 2. Friday works well for audience attendance. Record in high quality, then edit and upload best segments. That's what Tim Pool does. You can do that. I mean, that's what also Kino Casino does. They clip their 11-hour streams. Let's see. Okay, here's some more in depth about recommended adjustments. We're about to wrap it up here with this, and we'll do a little game. The most exciting part of the stream. Everybody loves watching people play games. Let's see. Improved production baseline. Audio is fixed. I don't worry about that. First 30 seconds must have a strong hook and thesis. Yeah, I've been working on that. Use simple B-roll. I do the on-string. I do that. Meme inserts. I don't do that. SEO titles, use of curiosity and benefit. So we kind of covered that already. So you probably know some of this already. Then it goes down to the monthly theme option for extra cohesion or extra credit. So like every 4 weeks, pick like one overreaching theme maybe. May, June, example, libertarianism versus the new right, or July, grounding rights, faith, reason, or both. This allows deeper series while still doing timely content. Yeah, those are longer videos. But these are just suggestions that I suggest to you, and I'm going to use these too. Growth focus rules, consistency first, so I'm good at that. Post the same days, I always do. Repurpose aggressively, turn 5-minute segments from long videos into short reels. Yeah, I've been kind of making short reels. Analytics review, every Sunday, check which format performed best and adjust slightly. I recommend that. Always do review. That's why I do these reviews of my content every Saturday. Promotion, share key clips. I do. With strong hooks. Well, okay, I need to do that. Engage with similar channels. Audience building. In every video with a clear CTA. Comment your best disagreement. Yeah. I never get any of that. I usually what you get the comment section is the usual garbage. Like, oh, your voice is annoying. I didn't like that music. I mean, it's just they don't give you any constructive feedback, so I have to do it myself, and I like to share it with you so you can see what improvements I made and how my workflow is. So let's talk about the hybrid model here, and it should maintain that intellectual depth anyway. So increase the upload frequency. So for example, here's a 4-week sample content calendar for me, a hybrid schedule based on this hybrid schedule, right? The calendar follows the hybrid model. Deep dives, maybe 1 per week. Longer high-value analysis. Short reaction, roundups. Friday live stream, long-form event. Saturday shorts, quick hits for extra reach. Okay, those good things. So here's what you can do for the first week, week here. What's coming up? May 25th. Monday, short reaction. Tuesday, deep dive. Wednesday, shortly week roundup. Thursday, deep dive. Friday, long live stream. Saturday, short evergreen. Okay, so that's an example. And I have mothers here. You can see them on the screen here. And it just keeps going like this. This is for the entire 4 weeks of June, starting in May. So we have the theme for the week could be like libertarianism versus the right, something like that. That could be the theme for the week. And then you have all the content related to that. Like, for example, the short reaction could be 10 to 12 minutes. ANCAP reacts, latest Dave Smith clip on Trump and foreign policy. Then you can do a deep dive, why Nick Fuentes' nationalism is incompatible with anarcho-capitalism. Then you do another short weekly roundup. This week in statism, wars, immigration, and MAGA infighting. Okay, there's one kind of weekly news thing you can do every Wednesday. So I kind of like this format here, this schedule like there, where you have a week of like libertarianism versus the new right. That's the first week. Then after you keep consistently your videos you upload for the week with that libertarianism versus the new right, you can go into week 2, which could be, for example, faith, reason, and liberty. That could be week 2, for example. Again, the same kind of format. Monday, short reaction, blah, blah, blah. Tuesday, deep dive, et cetera, et cetera. You can see that on the screen. And you change the theme in week 3, Austrian economics and current crises. This is just what I do. I'm not going to do this, but I'm just showing you an example of what you can do and how you can schedule your videos. You can do this too. This is not just helpful for me, but it's helpful for people that are watching, that make videos, content creation. And you can also see how other content creators do their thing. And this is so important to make a schedule like this. I think making a theme for each week is really a good idea. So again, short reaction, bum, 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 all the way down to rest prep. And then finally, week 4 of the month could be philosophy foundations and future of liberty. One you can do, for example, for a week is strategy. What is the strategy for anarcho-capitalism, agorism, and radical objectivism? It could be something like that. So there is the week. There's the whole month of June planned out for you. For example, you put the timestamp next to what you're going to do, the short reaction. The live streams are always a little bit longer, of course, and then short evergreen. All right, so let's see. That's a lot of work. Okay, that's a lot of work. You can modify this to make it, maybe half as much. Because the deep dive parts on Thursday, those are the hardest ones because that requires more research. So just modify that as you want. So let's see, what else can we go in here? Titles. Yeah, you want, but this is interesting about titles. I've seen titles where it says here, always include searchable names. However, I've seen titles where it just says, what was the Synthetic Man had a title. It didn't even have the title of the game he was playing. It was just some title like, this is Chud Slop or something. I don't know, whatever he calls it, or nihilistic name he gives it. He says something to do with slop or something. Or some indiscriminate title like, this is a game, and no one knows what you're talking about. It's not specific to any game. It's not even specific to a name. It's just sort of, this is a game, and question marks. How do people search for that? I mean, it just depends. It just depends. Maybe because the person that does that can put up an indiscriminate title because they already built up an audience. So the audience already knows to expect. But searchable names, yeah, that can work maybe. Mm-hmm. Thumbnails, yeah, you can add your face, but Mentis Wave doesn't do that. Bold text, if one does wrong, yeah, I've done that. Flexibility, of course, anything that happens, you can just swap any of these things on the calendar if you like. You don't have to follow this exactly. Just make the schedule as you will. Take a screen cap of it. So what this calendar gives you is a strong balance between depth and consistency while staying true to your radical libertarian objective voice. So it should help prove your momentum and improve things over time. So then what you can do is once you get your schedule like this, semblance of this, what you could do next is, I recommend, is thumbnail templates for the 4-week calendar. Like, for example, week 1, Controversial debate style. Thinker, figure is wrong about core idea. Ancap, something like that. Philosophy A and philosophy B, the ultimate synthesis. Full breakdown. There you go. There's some templates for titles that you can use for your monthly videos. Okay, yeah, searchable names. We already got that. So here's some more templates for thumbnails, but take it as you will. And here's even more deep dive in it. So this helps bring a lot of focus to your content. There's a lot here, and yep. So that's about it. Is there anything else I want to cover here? Week 1, Friday, live stream, ANCAP deep dive, Fuentes, Dave Swift, and the fracturing right. Yeah, you can do that. Okay. So does anyone have any tips or questions? Please ask right now. Quick tips for using these. Okay. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and start the game. Let me scroll that up. Let me put this on the screen. There you go. I'll put my nice, beautiful blue screen on the screen there like this until I get the game started. So I'm going to do a little bit of pragmata, just the most exciting part. You know, everybody really loves watching people play games. I know how much you love that. It's so exciting. I mean, if you suck like I do, who'd want to watch? Anyway, no dead air. I'm not Hassan Piker. Hassan Piker has way too much dead air. Like, I mean, I can always follow up with that asshole. I can always say, "Hey, he's being a prick again." Let's see. Let me go ahead and start this game. Where does it start? Oh yeah, I can put it up here. I need to take a look at that. Okay, I will start the game in a minute. Oops. And yeah, if you have any suggestions at all, please make them. I like constructive feedback. That's why I do the feedback for myself, because nobody's helpful. Okay, we'll put it on the game in a minute once Pragmata starts. Yeah, so I hope this was helpful to everybody. You just see where my mistakes were, what I got wrong, and you could see my workflow, how I do the schedule of videos and the game starting. I'm rambling on. Keep the conversation going. Let's see. It's starting right now. So yeah, if you have any suggestions for topics you'd like to see, or maybe follow-up videos, you want to see me do another. I think I might do another Nick Fuentes, Dave Smith interview analysis, since the Nick Fuentes video was so popular, the so exciting the first one. Let's see. Let me go ahead and put this. There we go. Perfect. Oopsie. Okay, there we go. All right, we're good to go. So we're going to be starting Pragmata here pretty soon. YouTube is about 30 seconds behind. Didn't mean to ramble like that. I hate rambling. I don't like dead air, though. What's that dead air? Yeah, that's not good. Okay, so we're going to do a little Pragmata. I finished my analysis of my week roundup. And so if you want to go back and watch the beginning of the first hour, you may. I'm just going to be playing this for maybe about another hour. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Where was I in this part here? Are we still unlocking the solar, the machine or something? There's something I was doing. There we go. Okay, let's get into it. So, what do we got here? Frames per second, 60 frames per second. Okay, good. There we go. Load game. Let's see. Where was I last time? Let's see. 9:47:48, and that was the last time I played. That was May 9th. Wow. Okay. And I'm restore power to the lunar base. Load the selected data. Yes. Okay. So here we go. We're going to load the solar panel power thing to the solar base panel thing. I don't know. It's a game. Just kill the monsters and then kill the boss or something. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Now, also, if you like to see my face in the corner, I don't know if anybody wants to see that, but I don't know. I don't want to see my face. Only for the model building or the music videos. I'm going to be doing another model build stream probably next month too. So let's see. It's loading the game now. Load the game. There we go. Okay, restore the thermal. Otsukaresama. Arigatou gozaimasu. Ah, yatta. 変だよね。どういうことでしょ合理的じゃないかもしれんが、人には思い出が必要なんだ。持ち主も思い出に癒されながら、月面勤務を乗り切ろうとしてたんだろう。Better. メモリを集めたら思い出に触れられるのかな。ハッキングってのは大変そうだな。ハッキングプレ。Yeah, どうやって。私はイドスに制御されてない高性能自立プラグマタなの。それは聞いたが。聞いたが。もともと他の機器にデータを送信できる機能があって、それを応用してみたらできたんだ。応用してみ。すごいでしょ。おお、すごいな。どうするお前は。I'm practicing my Japanese. 構成 OK そろそろ行くはい動き出しましょうはい仕事 That annoying? Okay, what are we doing? Does she unlock some kind of music or some shit? What does she unlock? Where? Dokoro ni Saikoro da. Oh. かわいいね。なあ、サイコロなんて持ってたか？一緒に出てきたの。地球儀をプリントしたときにね。なるほど。印刷。おまけってやつだな。ん？おまけ？おまけ？アースメモリの作者が誰かを。アースのもの。そっか。作ってくれた人に私が喜んだよって伝えたいな。きっと伝わってるさ。はい、いいよ。いないいないばー。やったじゃん。初めてトラムに乗った時のことか。うん、書いてみたの。あげる。ありがとう。嬉しそうです。字も書けるんだな。なかなか上手だ。上手だ。なかなか上手だ。Do it? 疲れてないか？疲れてないか？疲れないよ。眠い。私は眠い。少々悪い。なんか急に。Is that it? We done talking? I want to do more Japanese. I need to work on my Japanese. I suck. 2, 2, 2, 1. I have nothing. What about over here? What do I have? Can I upgrade? Shut. 350. I don't have enough. Hacking. Attachments. Oh, what's this? What? Oh, it's max. Oh, I need 500. Okay, so ikoka dashimasho. Yeah, I know people are gonna start leaving as soon as I start doing game. People hate this shit. Loadout. Equipment mods. Oh, you can now equip mods. Customize your loadout to match the situation in battle. Heart suit. Increase max XP by 10%. That's all. Did I equip it? Right. That's all I have. That's it. Okay. Okay, it's equipped. Ride the tram. Where are we going? Oh, solar power plant. Look at that map. Uh-oh. Main control room. Hi, Jimusho. Hi, Shupats. Ikoka. All right. Let me close all these windows on the other computer. Oh, I'll leave my notes up there. Okay, so we're off to the solar power plant thingy, baba, and we're going to have to do something. Okay, cube is turning. What time is it? It's 8:46 in Japan. So, loading. I forgot how to play this game. Oh, I have to do Candy Crush every time you want to shoot the enemy. That's kind of a pain in the ass. Okay, loading. No. Let's see. Well, what's happening tomorrow? I think my wife's uncle is coming. We're going to do some repair work, or we're going to tear something apart. I forgot. What's to do? Might have to go shopping. And okay, restore the power. Oh, that's my gun. Oh, what's this? Welcome to the plant thingy. Backbone. Okay. Just like Doom 3, we get to read PDFs. Anything else around here? There's a lift. Did I fix this thing? Where's the door? Do I go through there or do I? Oh, no, that's the way. Oh, I don't want to go that way. That's the way home. Let's see. There's music. Oh, what's this? Uh-huh. Yeah, I got an upgrade. How's it going? I don't know, your business. Things at the plant are weird, quiet, grunts like show. Aren't a word quiet? Okay. But something's going to happen. Bored to tears. Hima. Izakai domo. Kage-sama. Okay. Where are we going? Is this where we... I forgot where I came from. Is this where I came from? Or is this... God damn. Oh, is that the way I go? Oh, shit. I forgot. Oh, wait a minute. Is that where I came from? Oh, shit. How about here? Oh, what's this? I know what that is. Moshi. Bots. Must be a Wolfenstein enemy territory server. Conversation say, well, that's an important conversation. Do we have to hear it again? Okay. Can we open this box? Oh. Yippee. Okay, what's this? Cartridge holder. Special holder designed to protect and carry repair cartridges. Increase the number of repair cartridges you can hold by 1. Yep. Ooh. Tasukare. This will help. That's tasukare. Tasukemasu. Yoshi. はい、次の部屋、何ですか？トイレ。いらない。あとは、どうしよう。どうするか。Obtaining a car. Whoopsie. That's it? Oh my God. Seriously? Okay, so I guess we don't go that way. Do I go here? I already went through that. Oh no, I'm stuck. The hell am I doing? I go this way, right? This looks important. Is this the way? Huh? Uh-oh. I don't like this at all. Some stuttering. Oh no, I've never been this way. What the hell is it? Oh, new. Wow, new. It's new. Shiny. Decode. Okay. Hacking nodes, yellow, have special effects that trigger when passed through while completing a hack. Passing through multiple nodes of the same type increases effectiveness. These nodes can only be used a limited number of times. I don't remember. I'll forget this. Hacking node that disrupts enemy internal systems temporarily increases damage dealt. Okay. So it just increases damage. Repeated use on the same enemy reduces its effectiveness. Oh, I see. Has limited use. Passing through multiple nodes of the same boosts damage further. Okay, passing. I don't remember. What do? I have to pass through the same node over and over again? Oh, I see. That's a pain in the ass. Huh. Honto? Really? Like. What did she say? I didn't even hear it in Japanese. 入ってるかな? Yosh. 次. Chan chan. What's this? Oh, what's this? Oops. What is that? Do I go up there? Oh, there's that stupid thing up there. Oh, can I get that thing? Let's see. No. Chan chan. Cannot obtain insufficient energy. Can I go up here? Let's see. Is there? Okay, so it wants me to no. That's not what I want. I gotta call the thing again. Oh no. I just go like this. Yay. What's that over there? Glowy. What's this? What? Ah, bikurishita. Hollow wall. Thanks. Look like there is right along. Well, behold, the creation of hollow. Thanks, spam. Okay. The vibrant set of crayons, often the first tool in one's artistic journey. This can be given to Diana in the shelter. Oh, 楽しみだ. Yosh. That's it? I can't go any further? Okay. Where's the John? Where is that guy? Oh, he's right below me. Ah, that sucks. Oh no. I know what this is. Can I save it? Oh, you bastard. Can I go back? I know what this is. This is a boss arena fight, isn't it? It looks like a big arena, nice wide open spaces. I wonder if he's going to drop from the top or come through a hologram wall. Place your bets, folks. What do we got here? Okay, come on. As soon as I touch that damn thing, the whole world's going to come to an end. What? Oh, I knew it. Did it do damage? Uh-oh. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, goddamn. No. I wonder what's going to fall from the ceiling. What's happening here? Oh, what the holy hell is that? Yay! Okay. Okay, luckily I can kind of hide. Let me focus on this guy. Go! Luckily. Whoa, I should. I blew it. That was stupid. Collect the things. There you go. Did we do that all over again? Yeah, you bastard. Yeah. Mada dayo. Mada. Yeah, let me guess. One more time. Or that's it. Restore power to reach the tube. Kanyo. Decode times 3. 3, okay. I'll do 3. What's this? Another battle arena, isn't it? Yeah. I gotta save that for later because I'm gonna need it. Yeah. Look at all these places you can hide behind here. Uh-oh. What's these? Okay. I'm gonna do a battle with somebody I don't like. Yeah. I just want you to fill this stuff for. Okay, so what do I do? Have to hack the computer? Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is the arena boss fight. Okay. Oh, I'm hungry. Walk down, disengage. Oh, let me guess who's going to fall from that hole. Yep. Here it comes. When do I fight the boss? Just when it reaches like 80%, the monsters are going to come out. See? Oh no, actually addicted. Server primary severing primary. Yeah, what a shocker. Oh no. No, really? I'm shocked, I tell you. It's Metal Gear. Oh, I hate this. Well, I should be able to beat it. It's whoa. Ah. Where? I'm not gonna make it, am I? Okay. Maybe I should switch weapons. So it knocked all over. Oh shit. Great, thanks. I have no cover. Okay, let's try this. There's no way. Ah. Yeah. There it goes. Did I die? I screwed up. Yeah. Restart? Oh shit. Can I restart the boss fight? Super fast, strong, but there's a way to slow it down and hit weak points. Yeah, I know. You have to. God, it's a pain in the ass. You got to switch the guns. I'm terrible at doing that kind of stuff. I'm slow reaction. Well, let's try again. What time is it? 9 o'clock. Okay. We got to at least make it past this part. Crayons. Let me do this shit. I should have done this first. Okay. Cabin coin. Mm-hmm. No. Yeah, of course not. Jojo, do desu ka? Okay. Okay. Do you have to look at that globe later on? Oh, we haven't got that thing. Let's see. Let me, what do I got? I got 2 of those things. Oh, defense, HP, damage. Hacking damage. Do I want to do more damage? Hacking damage. Let's see. HP. Oh. That's about half full. There. I'd rather have the full HP. Worry about the damage later. Now we'll come over here. Registry updated. Thanks. Thrusters. Max hacking. I don't have enough. Weapons. No, I don't have enough of that. Saving it. Is that all? Okay. Was there anything else I can do? Let me check this hub here and see. I am looking around it. Oh, what's she doing? Oh, there it goes. What does she find? Okay, maybe she'll find something on the globe. Mm-hmm. We need one more. Okay, that's it. Let's go. We're fine. Hacking nodes. Any currently equipped items and nodes that have not been printed as shelter. Any currently equipped weapons or nodes that have not been printed at the shelter will be lost. Huh? Oh, whoops. What the fuck was that? Equip nodes. All right, well. Main control lobby. Can we go back there again? Okay. Yeah, that's where we go back again. Shit. All right, let's try again. You do this every time. Da, 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 da. All right, one more time. Let's see if we can do this. Bum ba bum bum ba bum ba bum ba bum. Loading. Yeah, I lost that node. Don't I get it back or something? I thought it was still in the arena. All right, hurry up. Let's go. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Ah, my arm. Yep. About halfway. So, let's see. Playtime says 30 minutes. If I play for 30 minutes, I got about another 30 minutes. It'll probably take me another 30 minutes to beat this guy. Yeah, I don't like that firing mechanism. I can't just shoot the thing. I have to hack it with the hacking tool. Yeah, kind of pain. Yeah, I'm not good with coordinating that with the D-pad and the main stick. All right, any minute now. Okay. All right. Taking a long time to load. Yeah. 100%. Let's do all of them. Yeah, what the hell? Yeah, okay. I knew people would leave. Usually a lot of people leave when you start doing games during the stream. Okay, here we go again. Yeah, uh-huh. What? We had to do this shit again? Oh, I got one of these back. 3. Okay. You gotta be kidding me. I gotta do this shit all over again. No, it's not over. John, John. All right, here we go again. Okay, so we'll stand behind some of these things. Yeah. Well. Hey. I have to... Oh, jumpy. Ah, it's gonna be hard. How many of these do I get? Decode 2. All right, well, I guess so. Okay. Oh, no. God damn it. See, I can't. Whoa. Shit. Ah, I can't go down there. Hack him first? Oh, there he is. Whoa. Huh? Ah. You bastard. Unleashed critical shot, powerful follow attack. R ear near down enemy. I didn't know that. Wow. That's all the damage he does? Wow. Come on, get out of that circle. Whoa. Wow. You gotta be kidding me. I don't have any more. Ah. Damn. Phew, no. System error. All right. Well. Yep. Sure, there's a way to slow him down. And hit his weak point for big damage. I forgot what his weak point is. I gotta do this show over again. Do I have anything saved up? Yeah, QK. Good idea. I have 2 of those coins. What am I doing with the coins? Okay. File system. Okay, so let's call it a day. That's it for me. We done too long for now. So until next week, I'll begin changing the schedule format. So check that. So yeah, I hope you have a good weekend, and I hope that that we'll see you again on Monday for a new standalone video and a new format. Okay, so. Thanks for coming out. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and see you next time. Bye bye.